There's audio here. So, we got some storms here in northern Massachusetts through New Hampshire, and there's some rain in Vermont. And we also have some rain showers in southern New York, and there's a thunderstorm in New Jersey here, just north of Mount Olive. And I do not know why it is doing that. Can you all hear me? Anyway, looks like there's some rain showers here near White Plains, New York. And I also have a rain shower just east of Cleveland in Ohio. And little lightning with that. And a few rain showers across the rest of Ohio here, including just east of Dayton. Let's go a little bit further south into West Virginia. We have a thunderstorm over Fairmont and Hebron, West Virginia. And then there's a line of storms here that stretches from eastern Kentucky all along the state line here between West Virginia and Virginia. Just to name a few of the towns that are affecting this, we've got Franklin, Covington, Lewisburg, Bluefield, Virginia, and let's see, get a little bit closer, Duffield, Virginia, Stickleyville. I'll get in some pretty intense lightning here. I also have little pop-up thunderstorms, rain shower here near Bowling Green, Virginia. That's just north of Richmond. There's not too much going on in Maryland or Dover right now. Some of this line of storms could make its way over that way, looks like, though. Let's get a little further south. We got scattered showers over North Carolina, including Asheville, northern suburbs of Raleigh, and it looks like Greensboro has a rain shower also. Franklin, and got a lot of scattered thunderstorms in Georgia. Main part of this is kind of centered right over near Macon, and the lightning is near Greensboro and Madison and Eatontonville, and down to Hawkinsville, even Sharon, Georgia. Also, we have a cell near Grantville, Locust Grove, Johns Creek, Alpharetta, Shady Lane, that's just north of Gainesville, Georgia. And out here in the Appalachians, we got some scattered showers over here. Pleasant Hill, Ranger, Blairsville. So yeah, pretty exciting evening in Georgia with all this lightning. Atlanta's even got some lightning here. This actually is part of this same line of storms here. Just kind of really, the front comes up kind of undefined here. We also have some thunder near Montgomery in Alabama. This is kind of like a storm system of its own here. Sandfield. Boot Hill. Midway, Alabama. And let's check out Florida. Got some scattered showers here in the Panhandle, Brownstown, Port St. Joe. Then as we head east, looks like Lake City's got a rain shower. And Central Florida, Ocala, Orlando, Leesburg, got a light rain shower there. Along the coast, Clearwater's got a rain shower. Bayonet Point. And this is just west of Tampa. Rest of Florida looks pretty clear and dry. There might be some real scattered light rain, but nothing too much. The Key West has some maybe some rain, heavy rain there. Mississippi looks pretty dry right now. So does Louisiana. Tennessee. Part of this line of storms is affecting the towns south of Knoxville here. It's a rain shower in Gatlinburg, Maryville, Robbinsville, and this also is up here in Livingston, Tennessee. Said from Livingston to Thompson's store, then across the state line into Kentucky a little bit. Rain shower here in Somerset, Kentucky. This looks like a thunderstorm that's died out. You can see the past lightning strikes here. This is weakened. Indiana. We got this. We got some line of light rain going from Portland, Indiana here. Then we got a little gap. Then it just keeps going down Shelbyville, Columbus, Indiana. This one's near Silverville and Eureka, Red Hill, Owensburg. Indianapolis is dry for now. That doesn't mean it could rain some more later, maybe. I don't know. It doesn't look like there's much in the future here, though. Illinois is looking pretty dry. Michigan, Detroit has a rain shower. And we got rain over Lake Erie. This is part of this line of storms. The rest of Michigan's pretty dry for now. including the UP. Wisconsin's dry. Illinois, nothing too much of note here. Looks like it might have something pop up here. Little tiny rain shower. Missouri, Jefferson City's dry for now. We have some thunderstorms here in northern Arkansas, and this kind of like stretches out into southern Missouri. This is some intense lightning here. Oh, look at those watches and warnings. This is in Oklahoma near Miami, and looks like it's already, some of these storms have already started. They're headed west to east, and they've already passed Branson, Berryville. It looks like Jasper, Arkansas. Got some really heavy, intense lightning there, including good possibility of hail with these. Let's go ahead and turn on the watches and warnings for these, so we can get a quick glimpse of that, and then I'll go back to the rest of the precipitation. Currently nothing with these storms here, but I do see a couple of boxes here. We've got severe thunderstorm warning near Miami with a special weather statement. This is going to try to fix my audio. I hear something clicking. I hope that whatever I just did fixed it, because I've got a little audio glitch. Alright, back to the weather. Sorry about that. A special weather statement says Doppler radar indicated a strong thunderstorm 3 miles northwest of Narcissa, moving east at 10 miles an hour. And there's a second strong storm located southeast of Miami, also moving east at 10 miles an hour, with wind gusts up to 50 miles an hour and nickel-sized hail. If you're outdoors, seek shelter. Frequent cloud-to-ground lightning is occurring with this storm, and this storm may intensify, so we'll keep an eye on it. And these overlap here, so this is with both of these. This is kind of like a supercell here. We've got these storms that look like they're combining. But currently there are no watches or warnings for these. There probably should be. So I'll be calling up the National Weather Service in Arkansas after the stream. Just kidding, I'm not actually going to do that. Let's see. Illinois. I already looked at that. Iowa don't have much going on. Wisconsin, not much of note. Minnesota, do you have a thunderstorm here in the north? Looks like it's already past International Falls. And this stretches into Canada here, where the precipitation is a little more intense. Hello, John. Just quickly looking at chat. Hi Jamie. Hi Jeff and Lee. Anybody I didn't say hi to earlier? It's hard for me to keep track of chat and look at the weather screen, so you'll have to forgive me if I miss any messages. And I'm sure you've heard that before from somewhere. Um, we do have a little light rain shower out here in the western part of Minnesota. St. Paul and Minneapolis are dry for now. South Dakota. This looks like it was a lightning storm that's weakened. Thunderstorm that's weakened. You can see the past lightning strikes here. North Dakota, though, is pretty dry. There is some rain at the border. A light rain up here near Langdon and Hansborough, Mount Carmel. Kansas. A thunderstorm out here just west of Dodge City. And I have a supercell here with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 others, like smaller cells within this. This also looks like another supercell here. So we'll be keeping an eye on those for, actually let me quick flip over to the weather warnings for those two. Yeah, these have severe thunderstorm warnings, watches and warnings with them. This is now a warning here. It should not be a watch. Should have warnings on these. It's warning and watch. 2-inch hail, which is just massive. That's a golf ball sized hail of this. So get inside. That's intense. Yeah, and this is also pretty intense here. So this entire area is under a thunderstorm watch and warning, including Panhandle here, Oklahoma, Elkhart. Trying to zoom in here and get some town. There's really no towns out here, but still, if you're on one of these roads or live out here, this got to be pretty intense. This one is just east of Castaneda in Oklahoma. This one's over Montezuma in Kansas. This is the one with 2-inch hail being reported. The warning means that this is actually being observed. Yeah, warning is confirmed, yeah. And it is. But there's no tornado watch with it, but it doesn't mean it could still happen. So we'll keep our eye on that. Go ahead and look at what else is going on. Wyoming's pretty dry. Colorado, these storms here are in Colorado, in the very southeast corner of Colorado. And then as we zoom in, most of Colorado's dry. New Mexico, we've got thunderstorms that are associated with this front here. Kind of see the line here. These could strengthen overnight, or they could weaken and go away. Springer, Wagon Mound, Holman, New Mexico. A thunderstorm near there. Ramon, New Mexico. Probably mispronouncing that. Let's see, Silver City, Hachita, New Mexico. And this storm's kind of out in the middle of the desert here. Waterloo, New Mexico. This one's out over this mountain here. And we also have another small little pop-up here near Cotton City, New Mexico, Animas. And just over Hornbrook Mountain. You can see these were more intense earlier, so these seem to be weakening, but this could also turn back into a thunderstorm too. And we also have thunderstorms across Arizona. To the north, we have some thunderstorms out here in the desert. Tweep is probably the closest town to that one. This is over actually Grand Canyon, this storm, so that's going to be interesting. Yeah, so the Grand Canyon has a thunderstorm right now. This one is between Black Mesa and Laughing Jack Butte. There's no real town there. So I got to use geographical locations. There's no town. Crozier and Slate Mountain. And let's see. This thunderstorm's between Lower Simmons Peak and Farrell Mountain. It kind of stretches up to Indian Head. These are really scattered thunderstorms. Wilder Mesa, got lightning strikes just there. South Mesa, this kind of stretches over. This turns into just heavy rain over Chino Valley, Cottonwood, Verde Village, Wilhoit. And then scattered rain showers, Show Low, Winslow, Safford. Get down here into the south part of Arizona, Wilcox, Dos Cabezas. Phoenix is pretty dry right for now. As I said, Flagstaff is going to get a rain shower. Let's see, Utah, pretty dry. Nevada, got a couple of scattered rain showers here and there. Las Vegas, dry. California, pretty dry. Do have a rain shower over Mammoth Lakes. Now here in the mountains. Most of this is near Red and White Mountain, Mount Isaac Walton, Rest of California looks pretty dry for now. Oregon's dry. Got some scattered showers in Washington, very light showers here on the peninsula. Idaho's pretty dry. Montana, nothing too much going on. Wyoming, nothing. Alaska, do have a couple of scattered showers. Central and western Alaska, just south of Bethel. Japan. This is part of the rain band from this typhoon here. I'll have to look at that on a hurricane tracker. I also have normal daily showers over the Philippines. This looks heavier than normal though, so we get quite a bit more rain from the northern islands where Manila is down through here in the central part of the Philippines. Go ahead and look at Europe real quick. United Kingdom, rain showers over Scotland. Most of the rest of England, pretty dry. Bradford, looking dry right now. York is dry. London, nothing. Ireland and North Ireland, not too much. Some scattered showers. Iceland, yeah, rain showers here in the east part of the island. And then this kind of stretches out over the ocean, over the Reykjanes Peninsula, where Reykjavik and Grindavik are located. Go ahead and quickly look at Canada. Newfoundland is dry. Nova Scotia got a couple of rain showers there. Nothing going on in New Brunswick. You have a little bit of a heavy rain, maybe some lightning here. Quebec, scattered light to heavy rain here. Get over here in Western Ontario, got these thunderstorms right in this area. And this is near Brennan Lake. Yeah, some pretty intense thunderstorms and rain here. A couple of lightning strikes here north of Slate Falls out in the wilderness. We also have this line of storms here in Manitoba, stretches from Winnipeg all the way over to Kenora, Ontario, Saskatchewan. It's dry in southern Saskatchewan, but there are some scattered light rain showers. And these continue on into Alberta, Fort McMurray. BC looks pretty dry for now. Hawaii is pretty dry. This is Typhoon Category 1. And we'll switch it to a satellite so you can see that is a almost perfectly formed typhoon there. We have another typhoon up of. This is actually in the Philippines. It just says tropical depression. Wow, that is a beautiful spiral there in the satellite. Look at that. That is just a well-defined eye. So I'm expecting that's gonna head inland towards China, northern China. Looks like. Go ahead and look at the temperature real quick. The Northeast and the Midwest have a little bit of relief coming. Kind of see it maybe. But it is hot. Just, I don't want to. Right now, I'm not up for doing all of the temperatures. I'll try to pick places where people live that are in the chat. Denton, Maryland, 80 degrees. Grinnell, which is where I live, 68. I don't know where everybody lives precisely, so you're just going to have to bear with me. Tennessee, Nashville is 80 degrees. Atlanta, Georgia, 75. No, Bill lives somewhere over here. Merritt Island is 79. Miami's 80 degrees. Cape Coral, 77. I don't know where Rich lives, so I'm just going to name a few names. Tampa's 75. Tallahassee, 77. Pensacola's 84. Indianapolis is 73. Traverse City, 70 degrees. Green Bay, Wisconsin, 70. Madison, 71. Eau Claire is 71. St. Paul is 73. Billings, Montana, 82. Great Falls, 71. Victoria is 66. Swift Current, 61. Kind of zoom in to find a series here. Modesto is 89 right now. Las Vegas is 102. Tucson is 91. Mesa, Arizona is 97. Phoenix is 93. Albuquerque's 89. Farmington's 89. Let me know if I'm missing your town, because I don't feel like going through every single town right now. It's past 11. Jefferson City, 71. Bradford, UK, is 52 degrees Fahrenheit. Reykjavik is 53. Gotta find our cold temp in Greenland, of course. So yeah, I see 5 degrees Fahrenheit. 5 is the lowest so far. 7. Yeah, I think 5 is the cold temp there. And I'll go ahead and finish up in Australia at our favorite town there. Toowoomba, 68 degrees Fahrenheit. And that wraps it up for tonight. I really appreciate you all coming and watching and putting up with my nonsense. And everyone have a great evening. Thank you. Good night.